Hey guys, Will Myers with Myers Massage and Bodywork, and today's rehab technique is going to be using the wall to be able to loosen up and get some extra range of motion in the shoulders, neck, and upper back. This is a very problematic area and an area that I have a lot of experience with, unfortunately, because a lot of people have problems with it. Whether you're working all day hunched over a computer, whether you're using your arms all day, if you're doing massage or personal training, you know you're using your upper body a lot to assist your clients. So this is a very good couple techniques, the start of many that I've been able to come up with and put together in programs to really help people build that strength in the little muscles, the small muscles that make up the joints of your body. It's very good to get your primary muscles nice and strong, but are you focused on the rotating muscles? The little small muscles that extend and contract the very important joints of your body. So this is just going to be a couple examples of how to work with those up in here. Okay? So first thing, you've got your wall. So we're going to start off leaning up against the wall. We want to make sure that we're having a little bit of a miniature squat. So my feet are going to be just outside of shoulder width, and I'm going to have them out from the wall just a little bit so that the majority of my weight is pushing through the heels. Okay? We don't want all of our weight going to our toes, because what happens directly from that is pressure goes into our knees. So make sure that everything is posterior. If you put the weight on your heels, all of a sudden your glutes are going to be trying to help out to maintain that weight rather than the front of your knee. Okay? So starting off with that in a seated position or a light squat, it's very important to get the footsteps right, just because you're going to be in this position for a little bit. So the first thing that we're going to do is start off by bringing our arms up. Your goal is for them to be parallel to the ground. Now we're going to extend with our forearms and create two 90-degree angles with our elbows. Okay? Now, if you notice, my hands are nice and flat up against the wall. Same with my forearms, almost my wrists, but definitely my elbows. Now, this is a goal with range of motion. You may be here, okay? Or you may notice that your right hand can get all the way back, but your left hand is different. It's okay. It's good to find out what those imbalances are, but we're going to work with those, okay? So to start off, we're just flat up against the wall. So the very first thing I'm going to do is push against the wall for 5 seconds. Now, if you're out here, that's okay. What you want to do is push yourself back to where you really feel that tightness and range of motion and just hold. Now, I don't want you putting yourself in pressure, but just work with that range of motion. Stretch those muscles where they are right now. If you're against the wall, great. We're pushing against for 5 seconds, okay? Your goal is to do that 5 times, okay? So we'll do a couple here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Release. And just to kind of release it a little bit, you can bring the arms forward, stretch the back a little bit. Let's go back into it here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come back, stretch forward. There, okay? So you can repeat that a couple times or whatever you feel that the back needs. Next one, we're going to come from this position, rotate the arms down. Our goal is once again to come parallel to the ground. Keep the elbows parallel as well. So we're going to push against the wall in this direction for 5 seconds, okay? Making sure that my elbows are driving into the wall, shoulders are flat against the wall. Then extend forward with both fists and stretch the muscles that we just used. Then come back, nice and even, push against the wall here, 5 seconds, making sure that you're nice and steady. Make sure your knees and hips are nice and steady. Come back forward and stretch. Now this one's another good 5 seconds. You could do it 5 times, okay? So far you're up to 10 reps, okay? Now, one key thing to remember with the back, you have your hips, the middle of your back, and your head touching the wall. There's a natural curve behind your neck and a natural curve in the small of your back. Those areas shouldn't be flat up against the wall, okay? So now that you've been able to complete those other ones, the last one that I'm going to give you here, keep your hands up nice and parallel. You're just going to fly up the wall here. Now what I'm doing, I'm not bending my elbows. This is all coming from my shoulders, making sure that I'm working my range of motion. I'm pushing against the wall, but also making sure that it's enough that I can still continue to move. So you should feel this in the shoulders there. This action here may cause some pain even the first couple times that you do it. But what this will do is help you get that range of motion back, but then also make sure that you're not going to really pull or hurt anything because you have the support of the wall. Okay? Nice and slow. Never try to rush your way through anything. Never try to really overdo it, especially when we're working the little muscles. Your goal here is just to work nice and smooth, nice even pace, and warm those shoulders up. Okay? So there's just a couple exercises that you can do. So remember, the first one, pushing against the wall here for 5 seconds, releasing forward and stretching forward. The second one, bring your arms down and we're pushing back into the wall in this direction. Okay? A little bit different of a motion for the shoulder in that socket there. And then you release by coming forward. And then the very last one, come in here, push against the wall and slide your way up and back down. You'll see these in some fitness tests, especially when people are checking range of motion for the shoulders. There's a ton of other stuff. I love going after rehab with the shoulders and neck and back. I hate to hear that you're in pain, but I love the experience that I've been able to work with other people, and I'd love to be able to share it with you as well. So use those exercises. There's a couple other videos on here when it comes to releasing all of this, but if you really want some custom-made help, get in touch. Check out the contact information on the website. Check out the other videos. Enjoy. Thanks, guys.